I thought it might be good to do a video of scanning documents. A few of you are taking pictures of documents and sending them to me. They're hard to print out and do. So what we're going to do here is use my cell phone and a program called Adobe Scan. And it makes it very easy to scan a document and send it off. I have a setup, since I do this an awful lot. I have a box, I cut a hole in it, and I set my phone on the top. And in the inside of the box, I put an LED light. And then I can put the paper on the bottom on top of a black piece of paper, and the scan works very well. So I'm sharing out my screen right now. Let me refresh it so it comes on. I'm going to run Adobe Scan. Bear with me a little bit as I type from the top of my box, and Adobe Scan comes up. And you'll notice I have a document in there, and it starts to scan it right away. And because I have this LED light on the top and everything else is enclosed, I don't get any interference from anything else. It scanned that page. It did it very well. You'll notice the blue lines. You can move those around if it didn't really capture it right. But with this box set up and a light, it captures it pretty well. So it's waiting for an additional page if I want it. So I'm going to turn the page in this document. I'm just going to fold it over rather than taking the staple out. And this would be if you need to do multiple pages. I have another one set up here. I'm going to hit continue button on my phone, and it's going to scan the second page. And you'll notice the corner has bent in a little bit. It adjusts for that. And now I can sit while it's waiting for the next page. By the way, if it didn't take a good scan, I could hit the retake button, but it works pretty good every time here. I hit the continue button again. This is the third and final page. It takes a little bit of time to capture that. It uses the flash on my phone too. And this time, since I'm done, I'm going to hit the continue, but I'm going to hit this little icon down here with the page on the bottom right hand corner, and I'm going to hit save PDF. So there's a lot of options. I don't know what they all are. By the way, if for some reason some of these don't turn out right or they need rotated, you can see those options at the bottom of the screen. But for the most part, this works every time. I hit save PDF, and it's taking those pictures and changing them to a PDF file, which is a lot easier to use. Now, the nice thing is this has an interface in here, so I'm going to hit the share button, and what I'm going to want to do is send this to someone right away. So I hit the share. I want to share it by email, so I hit the email link, and I'm using Microsoft Outlook, and but because I'm using Outlook, all the addresses at Stevens come up for me automatically, so you can see a list of people that you might want to send this to, and I'm going to send it to myself. There I finally see my name in there. I click send. And I hit this button up here. This is the way my Outlook email app works, but I hit this button up here. It sends it, and it makes a little noise on my phone, which means that it sent it. And that's all it takes to do it. If you want to do another one, you just hit the camera icon, put your document on there, and do it. Now, if you try and do this holding your phone, it jumps around, and it might not scan as easily. If you don't have a box like I do, and by the way, just get a box and cut a hole in the top of it. It's a certain height. But if you have that set up, it works very well. If you try and hold your hand or do it, it probably doesn't work as good. But I just thought I want to show this and show people how easy it is. It's definitely the preferred method. I like to receive files from people. Okay, if there's any questions on that, I can talk about my setup or measure my box for you and show you a picture of it. But for now, I think that should work pretty well.